Hi, Gemini. My name is Audrey Alison, and this is your January forecast for the month. I'm very happy to be here. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and thanks for tuning in and for subscribing and liking and being supportive on this endeavor with me. Let's get into it. Your ninth house is extremely active, your higher education, your foreign travel, and also your 10th house of career. So let's start off the month. On the 3rd of January, we have Venus, who's entering Aquarius in your 9th house of higher education, foreign travel, broadening horizons of your scopes and endeavors that you are participating in. Also, your metaphysical or spiritual religious beliefs, the belief system of you is getting beautified. Venus is beauty and money, but she's a smoothing over. She's a sensual planet. She wants to see foreign locations. So you could be inspired to travel. I recommend doing so before your ruling planet goes retrograde this month. But Mercury enters also the following day on the 4th into this 9th house. So you've got Venus conjunct Mercury in the 9th. This is a beautiful placement for travel. For those of you who stayed at home during the holidays, you might want to get on a trip or book something before and come back before the 21st. So you might have a nice, 2-week time span to really get some, foreign culture, absorb other lands, learn something that's outside of your own comfort zone. That's what they're doing together. Mercury's information. You're inspired. You want to gather information in the 9th. But also, for those of you getting degrees, masters, higher education, certification, brilliant placement for that. We have our full moon on the same day of the 4th, full moon at 14 degrees Cancer. This is the 2nd house of money for you. Full moon's bringing something, to an awareness here, illuminating something in your financial sector that you need to see. And could bring an ending to something, tying up loose ends with the budget. Resolving a financial issue is the full moon in the 2nd. Also something hidden in regards to money. You could have money in places you didn't realize, or something coming through that you didn't realize was accumulating for perhaps when you get your taxes done, or you're reassessing a lot of your, in the new year you start handling that. You could have an interest come in that you didn't realize and then settle out real quick, or have a payout in some kind of stock, something like that could happen with a full moon in the 2nd house. On the 12th, Mars enters Pisces, and this is where there's action in your 10th house of career. Pisces is your 10th house, and this is recognition, retirement, social status, stature. The highest point on the astrological wheel is the 10th house. Mars is action and determination and ambition. Ambition in the career, will, drive, energy, passion. You're passionate about the 10th house, and he's there for 60 days. So take advantage of that, because he's, when Mars is in a sector, that's the strongest influence you can have. So you're really passionate about what it is you are doing in the 10th and how you are, being seen. What is your reward? How are you being recognized? The sun enters Aquarius on the 20th, so the sun will be conjunct Mercury and Venus in this 9th house of travel. Foreign travel, foreign concepts, belief systems, religious practices, study. As well, on the 20th, the new moon is at 0 degrees Aquarius in this 9th house. So the new moon, the sun, Mercury, and Venus are conjunct in the 9th. Gemini, you're learning. You're learning big, too, because the 9th house is going the distance. It wouldn't be very local, small-time stuff for education. This is really a big, broad leap for you. And there's a yearning, maybe a desire with Mars, too. The desire would be in the 10th house, but since it's so close to the 9th, I just feel like these are meshed together. There's just something so passionate about having personal planets mixed with the sun and the moon in the 9th house. Now, Mercury retrogrades on the 21st. This is your ruling planet. So your communications, missed emails, missed texts, tongue-tied, not really making sense or really interpreting communications very easily. Mercury is retrograde at 17 degrees Aquarius from the 21st through the 11th of February. So really, that's the first retrograde of this year, and there are 3 of them that last 3 weeks. So it's 63 days out of 365 days your ruling planet is, slowing up in the sky. Watch the satellite dishes, computers especially, back up your information. Also, vehicles, car maintenance, it's time for checkups with them in the new year. On the 27th, Venus makes a second transit into Pisces again, where she'll be conjunct Mars in the 10th house of career. Beautiful placement for those of you looking for the optimum promotion or elevating what it is you're doing for a living. Venus is giving you such support. For those of you who are in the limelight, entertainers, fame, actors, writers, performers, singers, songwriters, what have you, Venus in the 10th, you're being seen. You're getting a lot of pictures taken. You are being marketed, published, pushed out there. You are beautiful in this, Venus in the 10th could beautify how people are looking at you. You are held up very high in that esteem. I'm going to pull the cards. I'm anxious about them, actually, because I've been shuffling them the whole time. And I'm coming to you from New Jersey. You could see this beautiful backyard behind me. I love the way it looks. In some of the other videos, it's been looking very different in each video, and I love it when the sun is going down. It's very eerie, but I love it. It's beautiful, eerie. Let's see what's up for Gemini. Strength. I love this card. It's the sign of Leo governs this card. However, do you see this? The moon and the sun? And the sun and the moon are in the same house for you this month, the 9th house of foreign travel, education, also belief systems. There is a strength to you on the 20th. Oh, and the sun, and I see what they're saying. The sun and the new moon enter that sign on the same day of the 20th. So you have that. I would mark the 20th on your calendar because that day you might feel a tremendous amount of strength internally with this card coming up first and having both of those symbols on the card. It was not a coincidence. The Ace of Wands, the initiation of a new endeavor, a creative venture, passionate about one thing, one goal. The Devil, vice, addiction, restriction. What's holding you back? What are you consuming too much of? What are you obsessed with? Marriage, the bride and the groom, the lovers. Four of Wands is the marriage card, but it's connection. Now these together, you might find that you're obsessed about someone, but there's strength around your passion. You're very passionate about either this or a creative endeavor, but something might be blocking you. You might feel stifled. What's holding you back? Only you can answer that. I'm an interpreter. I'm a medium. I'm a clairvoyant, but I cannot predict thousands of people's personal forecasts, but this is a summation. It's up to you to really define what it is that you might think is blocking you. The first thing I felt was vice. So, the devil is addiction, but it's also what you consume too much of. And you might be mentally obsessed because Gemini rules the mind as well. You might be just mentally going over and over, perhaps this relationship, what went wrong. You might be desiring in a strong way a connection with someone or desiring a relationship like this. I wouldn't worry because to start the reading with this and to end it with this tells me you're going to get exactly what it is you want if you remain strong. And there's not a lot of weak Geminis out there. So I have faith in you. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can reach me at audreyallison.com. And I wish you a beautiful new year. Happy New Year, Gemini, and I'll see you next month. Have a sweet day.